What up, guys? Paramoto back at you here with another fucking awesome video. Today I want to talk to you guys about things people don't tell you before you start doing YouTube. Alright, gents, like I said, I want to talk to you guys about things people don't tell you before you start doing YouTube, right? There is just a shitload of things people don't tell you before you start doing YouTube in this world. Like, honestly, like, I kind of wish I knew them. I kind of wish I knew everything that people would fucking, all the problems, all the issues, shit that you come up with. Please don't fucking kill me. Are you stopping? Fucking creepers, man. The creepers are real out here. Creepers are... That's a good idea for a t-shirt. Creepers are real. So yeah, I want to talk to you guys about things that I went through and everything. There is so many good things about doing YouTube videos. Dude, I am so happy that I started doing YouTube. Like, I'm not in it for... Like, I'm not sitting here, like, pumping out fucking videos like, oh, man, I'm going to get to monetization soon. You know? I'm not doing that. I'm doing this strictly for fun. This costs me money. Believe it or not. Well, I hope you believe it, but fucking YouTube costs you money. If you're not monetizing, and even if you are monetizing, YouTube, holy shit, the fuzz, YouTube is gonna cost you money. And it costs you money in certain ways, right? So I'm gonna go out and ride my motorcycle, so I can't say that it's gas money, I can't say it's my bike payment, I can't say it's my insurance payment that costs me money, but things cost you money like this GoPro. I was lucky enough that my awesome girlfriend decided to buy me a GoPro for my birthday in March, and that was really the start of my my YouTubing. YouTube costs you money because this equipment nickel and dimes the living shit out of you, right? So like, I have a GoPro Hero 6 Black, which is kind of like the newest one besides for the that big damn one that I can't remember the name of. Yeah, so the big damn one that I don't remember the name of, it's not the 7, it's something else. The Fusion, I think it's called. So I have the kind of like the newest GoPro. But what GoPro gets money on you is with all the accessories. So like a GoPro, they don't come with a SIM card. Like right, like you can't take video without a SIM card, but they don't come with a SIM card. They don't come with a lot of holders. They don't come with a lot of mounts. They really don't come with anything. You get the camera and I think a battery. And I think that's it. You don't even get like a standard charger with it. It says in the manual for GoPro, like, don't use any charger that's not a GoPro charger, and then they don't give you one. So it's like, okay, what the fuck? So you're kind of forced to use what you got. Like, most of my chargers are those fucking Apple Square ones, because honestly, like, the fucking Apple, like, the cables fuck up so often that I have a fuckload of those squares around. So that's what I use to charge it. And like, GoPro equipment nickel and dimes the ever loving shit out of you. Like, everything fucking nickels and dimes. It's like, this is 50 bucks, this is 100 bucks, this is 50 bucks. You know, like, to plug in an external mic on a GoPro, you need a mic adapter. I've had to buy 2 in the first 3 or 4 months of my YouTubing, right? And it's like, that's not cool. That's not cool, right? But that's what you gotta do, I guess. So like, the equipment's gonna nickel and dime you. I wish I knew that. I wish I saved up some money so I can just get everything that I needed right away. Another thing about YouTube that people don't generally tell you is that it kind of starts consuming your life. Like, honestly, it will. Like, I'm dedicated and committed to you guys at least 2 videos a week. This week, I'm probably going to throw up another video tomorrow, so you'll get 3. I always try to get you guys 2 or 3 videos. I think I've only missed that one time, and that's because I was in Ohio. And the person that I was staying with liked to reset their router every 5 minutes, and every time my video would get to like 90-95% done on YouTube, the router would get fucking reset, and like for some reason my computer wasn't saving where it was at, so it would have to start basically like from the halfway point. So I mean, it was taking me 3 or 4 hours at a time to try to get a video to upload while I was there. I mean, that could be the quality of the internet as well, you know, and it just wasn't happening. And I think I didn't upload one video that week, so I missed one video that week, and that's the worst thing that's ever happened. But YouTube will consume your life. It really will. YouTube will consume your life. Between posting videos, scheduling, uploading, editing, like, it will consume your life. Getting good tags, getting a decent description. It takes a while to post a video. A lot of people don't know that. Like, when you start YouTube, shooting the video is like the easiest part. Like, you would think having that good content would be the hardest part. No, fuck that. It's the easiest part, shooting the video, straight up. And you know, all the things that go along with it are the hardest things. You know, like making sure you're uploading good, make sure your internet's good quality, making sure you have the right parts and accessories for it. Because I mean, like I said in my previous point, fucking GoPro likes to nickel and dime the ever-loving shit out of you. So that's a thing. That's definitely a thing, right? So yeah, I mean, that's really what I mean. They just don't tell you that when you start YouTube, you know, that it takes over your life. And you know, I hated being like, you're just at the whim of your internet. There's always gonna be upload problems, you know, and there's always gonna be like problems with your upload and like getting them up regularly, and even getting them to YouTube sometimes can be just a hyper pain in the ass. And you kind of gotta like, there's no like moto vlogging, like, you know, how to, or no moto vlogging like, you know, this is the package strictly for motor vloggers, here you guys go. Like, no, you kind of gotta make up your own, you gotta make your own way with moto vlogging, you know. And it's like you gotta piece shit together from everywhere. Like, I'm using a lapel mic as a microphone, and you can get good quality microphones, but they're really expensive. I think the one that Chase on Two Wheels uses is like $100 at least. But he's got really good audio, and that's how he makes his living. So it makes sense for him to invest in his equipment, you know. But I don't know. There's all sorts of things that people don't tell you about starting YouTube. I guess it's just kind of like a learn as you go situation, you know. And I'm definitely learning more and more every time I research. Like, I think my videos are getting better. I think my uploads are getting better. I think my editing is getting better. I know my thumbnails are getting better, but there's always things that you can change and you can improve on, right? You know, I'm happy to be doing it though. That's the one thing. Like, I'm happy to be out here riding and talking to you guys, man. This channel is doing so much better than I could have ever dreamed it had been doing. Like, honestly, I've only been going since March, so I think my first video went up like March 20th-ish. So you talk about April 20th, May 20th, June 20th. It's not even July 20th. We're at 4 months so far. We're at 4 months. I'm on course for, I think, what is it, about 120,000 watch minutes, I think. Like, I routinely get 9 to 11,000 watch minutes every month, I believe is my stats. You guys could probably check my analytics, you know, if you really felt like it. You know, I'm not lying to you, but these might be a little bit skewed. I'm not quite 100% sure. I want to go straight here. But like, I'm routinely getting a lot of watch time. I'm routinely getting more subscribers, and we're like this close to 100 subscribers, guys. And when we get this close and then we go over 100, dude, I'm gonna lose it, because I never thought my channel would get like this. I never thought my channel would be this popular so quick. You know, I'm just an asshole out here riding a motorcycle. So I'm gonna make 100 view video for sure, or 100 subscriber video for sure. Straight up, you know, because that's a big deal. That's a big deal for me, because I mean, that's, you know, like I say that I'm not in it for the monetization, but that is the pinnacle of the things right now. To get paid to be out here making videos for you guys would be amazing. It would legitimize, what's the word? it would make this legitimate. It would make this operation legitimate, right? Because, you know, if somebody was like, oh, fucking, you know, you're out there just fucking talking to yourself on your fucking whatever the fuck, you know, it'd be like, yeah, I fucking am. But, you know, like, I'm also getting paid to do it too. Like, that'd be such a huge thing. Like, I'm getting paid to fucking be out here talking to you guys. Would just, anytime I spoke to somebody about YouTube or whatever, it would just make this operation so much more legitimate. It would make me, you know, feel better about talking about it and stuff. And I'm not embarrassed about being out here talking to myself or anything. But, you know, when I talk to people about being on YouTube and everything, they're like, oh, really? You roll around on a motorcycle and you talk to yourself? Like, yeah, you know, actually I do. And it's actually a lot of fun. And I actually get to converse with a lot of fucking cool people, you know? So, I'm in no way fucking embarrassed about it at all. What the fuck? Huh. I've never seen a fucking traffic arm like that. But if I got to, you know, 1,000 subscribers and 240 watch minutes, you know, I think that would be absolutely fucking amazing. And strictly for the point where, like, I would feel like I made it at that point. 240,000 watch minutes is where you need to be for monetization on YouTube, right? 240,000 watch minutes and 1,000 subscribers. So right now I'm on course to, I think, get about a fourth of the watch minutes in my first month, or I'm sorry, my first year, and about I'll be about a tenth of the way there to monetization, which I think is a good fucking start. Because I mean, like, I watch other YouTubers and, like, they say how long it took them. Like, oh man, it took me, like, you know, it took me 5 years before anybody watched my channel. Like, I mean, there's people out there like that. Like, the King of DIY, he runs, like, basically like an aquarium channel about, like, do-it-yourself fish keeping and stuff like that. He straight up said, like, it took him 5 years before anybody started watching his videos, before his videos really went anywhere. And, you know, to be, you know, not in that realm, not be in the realm of somebody with 1 million subscribers, but to be scratching the surface, I mean, honestly, I think it's a fucking blessing, because a lot of people don't get this big this fast. You know, I know people are really down on YouTube right now because they changed their requirements to become a partner. And, you know, you needed that 1,000 subs, and you needed 4,000 watch hours, which is 240,000 minutes, I believe. You know, you needed that shit. But then it comes down to the point where it's like, well, you should be doing it for fun, you know. So if you get bent out of shape about monetization, you're in it for the wrong reasons, right? Because, I mean, like I said in another video, YouTube could be gone tomorrow. I mean, reference Vine. Vine was huge. People were making their living off of their what they were able to put together networking wise off of Vine, you know. So when you get bent out of shape about it, you're really into this shit for the wrong reasons, to be honest with you. And you need to kind of just step back and realize why you're here, why we're here. We're here to make good videos, to make good content, and to honestly entertain people. And if you're here just to make money, then you're here for the dead wrong reason, because it is so much more than making money. You know, this is promoting a hobby, promoting responsible riding, promoting, you know, being a positive, you know, rider, like coming out here, not being a dick. I know I've had some past transgressions, they're posted to this channel, but I've really changed, to be honest with you, especially ever since I watched the Wooden Chairs making a video about, you know, letting shit go. Like, yeah, somebody just almost fucking killed you, right? But they didn't hit you, your bike's okay, you're still riding your motorcycle, so who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Go enjoy your fucking ride. But, I mean, that's just, I guess that's just one side of the coin. I mean, people do get kind of pissed off, but, you know, you just gotta fucking get over it. Getting pissed off does not help you out at all out here. I think I might actually go into the city a little bit right now. Another Tesla. I think another thing that people don't tell you about when you start getting into YouTube is, yes, it does kind of take over your life a little bit. It does give you a lot back, though, as well, in being able to speak to you guys. But it kind of makes you a fucking perfectionist, right? So it's like, oh man, this fucking video got 50 views. Man, I thought this thing was gonna get fucking 500. Like, oh shit. You know, I got a tenth of the views that I really wanted to on this video. What's wrong with me? You know, you start judging yourself and shit. You know, it really makes you think about yourself, and it makes you always want to improve yourself. And it's kind of, it can be a stress factor, to be honest with you. It really can be stressful to post a video and watch it and see how it does. It's like having a little child that you're learning to ride a bike, and you just kind of throw it out there like, go ahead, little Johnny, you know, I hope you don't get hit by a fucking car, you know. And that's, I don't know, that's something that definitely was something I was not expecting, is how into these videos I was gonna get, you know. Like, man, if my video doesn't do well, ooh, twisty roads, if my video doesn't do well, I don't feel good about myself, and I don't feel good about what I'm able to do as a rider, and I don't feel good about what I'm doing with my life, because I'm dedicating a shit ton of time to YouTube. And if I don't get any sort of positive results back, you know, such as, you know, getting a decent amount of views, getting a lot of comments, you know, getting some subscribers or something like that, you know, you kind of feel down on yourself. And like, YouTube is a really good way to beat yourself up and to get down. And you really just you gotta raise yourself up, you know, you really do. Like, honestly, like, you can't beat yourself up every time a video doesn't do well. You can't beat yourself up every time a video doesn't meet your expectations. You know, YouTube is really, it's not a sprint. YouTube is not a sprint. YouTube is a marathon. You know, you just gotta fucking hang tight and do the best you can every time, you know, as often as you can. You just gotta do the best that you possibly can out here. So, I don't know. Try not to judge yourself. Try not to beat yourself up. You know, realize that this is supposed to be fun. You know, this really is supposed to be a fun hobby. It's not supposed to be, you know, serious work time, especially for somebody like me. You know, I don't make my living off of this, so why do I give a fuck, you know, if a video doesn't meet 100% of my expectations? You know, and I'm not saying that I don't give a fuck if my videos don't do well. I absolutely do give a fuck if my videos don't do well. I start giving a fuck. I truly start giving a lot of fucks when a video doesn't do anywhere near what I wanted it to do. Like, oh man, I was expecting this video to go fucking like 1,000 views. It got 70 views. What is wrong with how I do this? You know, and you gotta fucking figure shit out, you know. But YouTube is not like, you can't nail down, you know, every time somebody's gonna watch your video. You can't nail down every little thing about it. You just gotta say fuck it and just go with the flow a lot of the times. I am not getting stuck behind that fucking garbage truck for the next God knows how long. I think one thing that I was really not expecting, probably the top thing I was not expecting about starting YouTube, was that truly people don't want to hear your negativity. They don't want to hear, I'm fucking like doing a fucking a Bill Clinton speech thing. People don't want to hear about your negativity. You know, people really don't. People want to hear more positive stuff. You know, negativity will get you somewhere on YouTube, but it's probably not where you want to go. Like, I made a video of why I hate Harley Davidsons, and it got no views, and it got a lot of dislikes, and it's not where I wanted to go as far as my channel, you know. And I was really expecting that video to go, but kind of take off, because I wanted to kind of like hit like a hot button and then like ride it to, you know, some more subscribers and stuff like that. But it did not work out that way. I think that video actually has more dislikes than likes. You know, it's just it didn't work out at all. You know, which is whatever. I mean, people don't want to hear negativity, and that's something that I learned. And then I posted a video about road ragers, and I gotta say, right now, that video it got a lot of views, and I got some subs out of it, but people really did not like that video. I posted where this guy, and I'll be honest with you guys, it's hard to explain how a GoPro makes things look if you don't have experience with GoPro. So there's some people that kind of got it and understood that what I was doing was not being a dick, and then there's some people that thought I was just clickbaiting and being an asshole, and I really wasn't, you know. I'll be honest with you, GoPro does not do a lot of things justice. It takes great video. I'll be honest with you. My GoPro 6 takes amazing fucking video. It really does. I don't even shoot in the highest quality. I shoot in 1080p. I don't shoot in 4K because 4K is not available in the Super View, which I like Super View. So I shoot in 1080, and so this thing can actually do better if you really wanted it to. But I don't really. It's fine. It's fine. I like it how it is. You know, it actually sees the fucking world better than a normal human eye, I think, does at this point. But anyway, GoPros do not make things look as close as they are. So any YouTuber that comes out here and almost gets hit by a car and freaks the fuck out, it's gonna get a lot of negative fucking comments back on it, because things just don't look on a video the way that they do in real life. So on that road rage video, I lost my fucking shit, and I fucking screamed at this motherfucker, because firstly, he almost hit me as he was trying to go around a bus, and he didn't even use a blinker. So I mean, people really didn't see how close that was. That was a pretty close call. You know, I had to brake, get off the throttle, because if I would have continued riding the way I was riding, I would have gotten hit, you know. And people really didn't know that. And then on the same vein of that, he started chasing me, and people were like, oh, he wasn't chasing you, he was barely even on you. It's like, I'm pretty sure I was going like 90 miles an hour in a 45 trying to get away from this guy, and I had nowhere to go because there's sand everywhere on that road, because people like to wreck. So there's always like fucking shit from the side of the road in the middle of the road. Also car parts. Also, you know, it's busy as fuck. So you're kind of fucked on that road, you know. And then, you know, I screamed at him, but he couldn't hear anything that he said because I was literally fucking screaming at him, you know. And it's like, it didn't, none of the video that I took did it any justice whatsoever, you know. The gravity of the situation was lost on the video. It really was. The gravity of that fucking video was lost, and you know, it was really kind of disappointing, to be honest with you, because that was legit. That was the worst road rage incident that I've ever seen, and it was actually kind of scary. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have ever had somebody try to run you over and then chase you down the road like a crazy person, but I can say that I have, you know. And that was really a turning point with me and my riding. Like, I don't give a fuck if you come out in front of me. I'm just gonna let it the fuck go, because I don't need to deal with that again, you know. But the whole point of all of that talking was to say that people don't like negativity, and if you try to do anything negative on YouTube, you are gonna get negative back, you know. So if you try to do something negative, like this motherfucker almost killed me, unless it's like you fucking hit them, unless like they literally made you launch off your fucking bike, nobody's gonna be on your side. So there's no point of even fucking posting that shit, to be honest with you. I mean, there really isn't. So, I mean, do with that what you will, you know. Like, if you guys are gonna make YouTube videos sometime, just be aware of that, you know. Close calls don't seem nearly as close on this video than you think, you know. So, and when you post it, people are gonna fucking hate on you, because it's not their fault. It's not the people's fault. It's just the video doesn't do it any justice. But I mean, like, that's probably the biggest thing that I've learned on YouTube so far, is that negativity does not take you far. You need to be positive. You know, you need to teach people how to do shit instead of, you know, teach people how to be a pissed off asshole, you know. But anyway, that's kind of my thing right now. That's my little that's my topic that I wanted to cover today, is things I wish I knew before I started YouTube, you know. And I'm gonna jump on the freeway for a minute and run a couple little errands. Alright, sorry I didn't talk on the freeway, guys, but you guys wouldn't hear anything I fucking said. But anyway, thanks for watching, dudes. Please make sure to like the video. It helps it get out to more people. Please make sure to subscribe. You might be the 100th subscriber. By the time I post this video, I might have hit it already. But if you subscribe soon, you might be that lucky number 100, you know. And if I ever get to like monetization, I think I'll probably end up giving, you know, like my first 10 subscribers and like my fucking, you know, some of the milestone guys, like, you know, my first oh wow, look at that fucking, that's fucking funny. So we got this fucking person out here begging for money with their leg all wrapped up in a cast, right? Somebody gives them money, they get up and fucking run. That's fucking hilarious. Anyway, so I think, and this isn't a fucking promise or anything, but I'll probably end up giving my first 10 subs. You know, if I ever do t-shirts or something like that, I'm gonna give them a free shirt, and then like I'll give like my milestone guys or girls, you know, like something like a free shirt too, like 100, you know, my 100 subscriber, my 1,000, you know. Man, fuck, what if we got to like 10,000? What if we fucking got to like 100,000? Could you imagine 100,000 subs? Dude, that'd be fucking insane. But anyway, guys, I got a couple small errands to run, and then I'll be back at you probably with another video today. So thank you for watching. Please make sure to hit that sub button. You can be number 100. Get a free shirt. Deuces.